Hi, so today smart maintenance video about the AR-15 or particularly any other gun that uses suppressor. This gun is not yet eligible for full clean, but yesterday I had a night shooting session, and when we were packing I realized that my suppressor comes off really hard. And this is the signal for you that you have carbon buildup on your compensator or inside of the suppressor threading. Most likely both places. And this is something normal, this happens. There are suppressors that are better, there are suppressors that are worse on coping with carbon buildup. But when this happens, so small maintenance thing that you should do is to clean the threading, the base of the muzzle device. Use brush for it or a towel, depend on how much there's a carbon buildup, how sticky and hard it is. So what I use for that is this is Polish brand Protect guns. It's a penetrator with the MOS, which dissolves most of the carbon, and weapon cleaner to keep it dry up later on. So what I usually do is just spray all these parts here, put a lot of it, let it work. If you need to turn the rifle upside down, spray all over the place. I like to leave it for a few minutes, let the penetrator, the MOS, to work on it. I use this opportunity also to inspect the threading and the O-ring, which is typical for the top lock systems on suppressors, to make sure that the O-ring is still okay or whether I need to change it, because you should change it once in a while. And if I don't see any problems, I just take a brush, scrub it all the places. If there's a lot of carbon, I might use the brass side, which actually there is a bit, so it's good to remove it. Although the most important places to remove the carbon are the places where the suppressor actually makes contact with the threading and housing, so that would be the parts from here to here, rather than this part here. As you see, there's we want to make sure that all the surfaces like here also don't have too much carbon on them. Those spaces here, I don't care about them that much right now. This is going to be cleaned when the rifle has its own proper maintenance cycle. But right now I just want to make sure that there's no excess buildup here and on the threading. Excess buildup of carbon, of course. Okay. And the next step is to clean the threading inside the suppressor. So what I usually do is just spray penetrator on the piece of cleaning cloth, put a lot of it, soak it pretty well, and just do good old cleaning. It might take a few brushes, but it's important to remove, as you see, all the carbon inside. So once you clean the muzzle device, clean the threading in the suppressor, I recommend to do one last inspection, dry it up. I like to keep this part dry, no excess oil or something like that. And as always, I try on thread on suppressor and make sure that there's nothing blocking anymore. And if it threads in clean and unthreads clean, that means we did a good job. Also stay tuned, soon there will be a wider and more detailed review of this suppressor. This is a BK Precise Def 45, also Polish made. I use it for the last almost a year, and it's just amazing piece of kit, and stay tuned for more on that. Thank you.